Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. This is 30th of June 2022 and I'm back again with some of the major highlights from the Indian Express. Let's begin our today's discussion. From very first page, page number 1, GS2 Polity and Governance, there's an article about the Maharashtra Assembly floor test. So Uddhav resigns ahead of the floor test. BJP set to return with Sena rebels. And from this article, you have to know about the constitutional provisions related to the governor in calling for a floor test. Moving further on page number 1 and 13 from GS3 economy sector, the article says that at least 12 states continue GST compensation, no decisions taken. And another one, no more mandatory GST registration for small online sellers, but with riders. From these articles, you have to know what are the major outcomes of the recent GST Council meeting, the expected repercussions, and also you have to know about the GST Council and its functions. All right, moving further on page number 9 from GS3 economy sector, there's an article that states, amid sanctions, Russia becomes India's top diammonium phosphate fertilizer supplier. From this article, you have to know what is the present status of India's import of diammonium phosphate, DAP fertilizer from Russia, why is importing from Russia presented problems from sanction, and what needs to be done. All right, moving further on page number 10 from GS3 Technology. So this article is about single-use plastic related to plastic surgery. The article is headlined as Plastic Surgery. And phased ban on the plastics is welcome. Challenge will lie in enforcement, bringing in viable substitutes, says the article. From this article, you have to know what is single-use plastic, why is India banning it, and also the challenges in enforcement and what are the alternative solutions. Moving further on page number 11 from GS2 International Relations, another article headlined as Closing the Gulf. So UAE is India's closest partner in Arab world, and resilience in the bilateral ties will withstand recent convulsions. This article is written by Mr. Navdeep Suri, and from this article you have to know what is the significance of PM Modi's visit to United Arab Emirates, why transformation in India's engagement with this Gulf state has been quite extraordinary. Further on, the features of Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement (CEPA) between both the countries and what are the future prospects. Moving further on page number 11 from GS3 economy sector, another article that is written by Mr. Amitabh Kundu, and this article is headlined as The Extent of Poverty. So efforts to estimate number from 2011-21 must contend with absence of data. From this article, you have to know what are the various efforts made to estimate poverty from 2011-2021. The key takeaways, what does the poverty index measure or attempt to capture, says, why is there an uproar about the working papers of IMF and the World Bank, and also reporting no or low poverty for India in pandemic year or just before that. The key analysis and what is the possible scenario ahead. Moving further on page number 14 from GS2 Polity and Governance, is an article stating better road safety measures could save 500,000 lives annually worldwide, says the study. From this article, you have to know what are the findings of study published in the Lancet related to road safety and also the suggestions linked to it. Moving further on page number 14 from GS3 Science and Technology, two articles. The first one is headlined as Capstone. So this is a newly launched NASA satellite and it will test a unique lunar orbit that will be used by future missions. From this article, you have to know what is Capstone, features and objectives. And another article that is headlined as India's mRNA COVID vaccine. From this article, you have to know how India's first mRNA vaccine for COVID-19 was created and what is its relevance. And with this, we call it a wrap of today's edition of Headlines of the Day, the Indian Express. I hope you liked the video. We'll see you with more such videos tomorrow. Till then, take care and do stay tuned.